This was earlier this week. Maybe if you just help them instead of make fun of them, they'll feel welcome and stay all year. Go ahead and listen.
Good morning. So I would like to think I'm speaking for every individual who's been busting their ass in the gym.
No, you don't. But continue.
Newcomers, we're not ready for you. And number one, it's not even your time. It is December, but I see y'all been trickling in all of December. Y'all trying to act like y'all been here, but you haven't. We know. Okay? Your time to shine is like January 4th through like March 12th. All right?
Dude. I'm already pissed off, bro. It's not your time. We're not ready for you. The fuck kind of entitlement is this bullshit? This is, she don't own the gym. She's not the queen of who decides when is or isn't the right time and who gets to go to the gym and get gains and better themselves. Yeah, what the fuck are we doing, dude?
Beardo, this is based on a half truth, right? Because it's what we were saying before. Like, everyone gets annoyed in January in gyms, right? But this is the half truth part of it. That doesn't mean you get to tell people not to go.
Yeah, I know.
So she's pushing it further.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the gatekeeping thing, right? Which I'm okay with to a degree, right? You should be able to gatekeep.
There is reasonable gatekeeping and there's unreasonable gatekeeping.
But guess what? You didn't make the gym. You don't get to gatekeep it. It's not your shit. You didn't make it. And you got people who are coming in at least trying to better themselves. You should be supporting the shit out of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's the reason why people hesitate.
Yes, she is the
reason the gym experience can be intimidating, and I don't want to go to the gym and be face to face with somebody like this. I'm already shameful enough. Like, I'm already ashamed that I need to go to the gym and change my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to go and endure that and face that.
And we can't wait till March 13th till you get the hell on, okay? And you just give up on your hopes and dreams for the year. It's not your time. You're in our way. You're taking up the machines. You don't know how to use them correctly. You're in our mirrors. We can't see ourselves getting our pump.
Then give them the advice. If you're seeing somebody, they're clearly inexperienced and they're using a machine incorrectly, then go up to them and say, hey, you might hurt yourself on this. Just here's some advice. I would suggest do it this way. Instead of saying, look at this fucking loser on this machine. They don't even know what they're doing. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till they're gone. Fucking encourage them, dude.
She is the typical person that has forgotten where she came from, because I guarantee you there was a time in her life that was the first time going to the gym and learning how to work out and do the right thing and, fitness and all that stuff. And she could easily be a mentor to someone and help somebody in starting off their journey, but she's just chosen to be the complete opposite. It's pretty sad.
Rabnad says, in quotes, in our mirrors, narcissist. I missed that. Did she say that? In our mirrors? Did she say that?
13 till you get the hell on, okay? And you just give up on your hopes and dreams for the year. Wow. It's not your time. You're in our way. You're taking up the machines. You don't know how to use them correctly. You're in our mirrors. We can't.
Whoa! Wow. You're in our mirrors.
I don't want to see your fat ass where I'm looking at my beautiful reflection.
Yeah, I can't even look at my reflection without being disgusted at you.
Wow.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
See ourselves getting our pump. We can't do our selfies. We can't be great.
Selfies?
We cannot do our selfies.
Wow.
We cannot do our selfies, man.
Wow. We can't do our selfies. You know what? Here's a good idea. Take your selfies at home.
At home.
We can't do our thug dizzle because you're in the way. It's not your time to shine.
I am so sick and tired of this every single year. The way you arrogantly laugh and say you hope they quit, that they're in your way and you can't take your selfies? Seriously? To all the new people starting the gym in 2025, don't listen to this woman. You are welcome. You are wanted. Please ask for help. And to this woman, you were new to the gym once too, Maybe.
Exactly what Lee said.
Well said,
Bingo.
Sir.
if you help them instead of make fun of them and act like you're better than them, they'll feel welcome and stay all year. You need to do better.
Mind your own business. Yep. Dan, you're muted.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own damn business, man.
I mean, how did we get there as a people, as a society? How did we get there where you're just so put off by other people trying to better themselves that you just are willing to look down on people? It just frustrates the heck out of me. I get so much joy helping people. And if you haven't helped someone, like genuinely just help somebody with anything, if you're annoyed by helping somebody, you have a problem. You have a bigger problem than what they need.
You're the problem, right?
I can tell you my channel, I love that people are subbing. That means so much to me. I'm not monetized. It is what it is, but I put out videos and I still get emails of like, hey, I really appreciate you putting out a video on how to fix the sink that's dripping. It's been dripping for months. I didn't know what to do. I almost spent all this money, but your video helped me through it. You have no idea. My dad never taught me a thing, but awesome. I get so much joy from helping people. I'm not going to stop. If I never get monetized, I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, it feels good, man.
That's the mentality to have.
Yeah.
It selfishly feels good, actually. It's not like, it's like feels good to not that altruistic feels good. It selfishly feels good.
Yeah.
Because you feel useful.
And you know you did a good thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes going out your day to day, you don't maybe always have the opportunity to do the right thing, to help somebody, to hypothetically walk the old woman across the street. You don't always have that opportunity. Yeah. So when you do have that opportunity, here's your opportunity to do something, an act of kindness for somebody who is in need, who needs also this moment just as much as you need to do this nice thing. This person also needs this moment for them to get that nice thing from them, to see that there's still hope in the world, that there isn't just this, that people are still good. And you get the feeling of, I am that good person who did this good thing. But don't go, but here's the thing, here's a caveat.
I was going to say,
you don't go on social media. You don't go on social media and say, hey, I paid for this person's groceries. Look at me. Give me a pat on the back because, but like, you don't fucking brag about it.
It's praying in public. That's what Jesus. That's what Jesus Christ said about praying in public. That's praying in public. That's pretty much. Jesus Christ was talking about virtue signaling when he said that.
I would say, like, even deeper than that, one of the hardest things I've had to deal with in a lot of those situations is I actually have a little bit of that struggle in myself. When you go and you help someone and you feel good and you're like, am I really doing that because you want to help the person? Or are you doing that because you want to feel good? And that in itself is kind of this like vanity that you have to be very careful with.
So let me ask a question then, because I get torn up about this. So obviously I have a channel centered around bettering yourself, becoming a gentleman, leaving the boy behind and just becoming a true man. Right. And some of that is giving back to the community. So how I do that, and I have a story that I've never made a video about. I've talked about it on a live stream, but I've never put out a video. I was torn up about it because it's like, I don't want to come across as boastful and bragging about what I've done, but I also want to share the experience to encourage others to do the same. So where is the line? And I didn't do anything great. All I did, I went out to eat, and I noticed an elderly couple eating by themselves off in the corner at a Mexican restaurant. The gentleman had on a veteran hat. And I went to the manager and I said, I want to pay their bill. He's a veteran, least I could do. He served our country. I'm just going to pick up the tab. So pay for it. It turned into a whole thing. I didn't want to be...
In a good way.
In a great way.
Okay.
I've heard this story.
In a great way. I did not want to have any attention. I said, I don't want them to know where it came from. The only thing I want you to tell them, thank you for your service. That's it. I don't want to know anything about... They were insistent on meeting the person that picked up the bill. So I caved and I went up. Dude was sobbing. This man he said, I would serve this country all over again. No one has ever done this for me my entire life. I am saving this receipt. This is one of the best medals, a trophy that I've ever got. I mean, it like I broke down because this veteran was so moved by me picking up a $35 bill or a $40 bill.
That's kind of sad.
It was nothing. It meant nothing. Like, it was just something. I was like, hey, it was a thank you. Here's a couple bucks for your bill, really. But I was like, I could do a video. And then immediately I got thinking that could easily come across like I'm just saying, wow, look at me. Look what I do. And that's not what I want. But I want to encourage other people to look for opportunities to be kind, to expand your level of kindness to that degree, because you have no idea how much of an impact it can have on the person.
Yeah.
And
If
he started telling me some stories about the war he was in, and I'm like, holy crap. I mean, it was like, just, I'm here because you put your life on the line for me. Mm-hmm. And I want to thank you. It's
the way that you just described it right now and how you told the story is the way to do it. Like, you didn't have a phone out and you weren't recording. You're not like, oh, look at me, I'm
like
paying
all
this
those
guy's bill, I'm signing the check, and look at me. Oh, here's the guy. Here's him at the table. Or it's like, oh, I'm gonna give $20 to a homeless guy. Watch me as I record myself giving $20 to this guy.
Right.
Fuck you for doing that. No, that's bullshit. But the way you did it, and also the way that you told the story, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I think if you're struggling with it, or there's some kind of like conflict in your heart in terms of like putting that out there and how people receive it and stuff like that, I think it really boils down to, at the end of the day, the bottom line is like, where was your heart in that situation? Was it truly for good? And if that's the case, then just do it, and God will sort out the rest. There's always going to be people that are going to say stupid shit online.
Well, the internet can be the most brutal place for things like that. I mean, you can do anything and just get trashed for nothing. And you may have also the best intentions at heart, but
that there will always be people talking shit on the internet. But something great about the internet, Lee, is that people are fantastic at smelling bullshit.
Yeah.
And I think I agree with Beardo and Xwing. I think you make sure your heart is in the right place, and I'm sure it was, and it is, while you're telling this story. You make sure your heart is in the right place while you did it. Your heart is in the right place while you were telling about it, and that this is true and it's sincere, and people will know. I think people will know. Again, there will always be the bullshitters, the people who will talk shit, no matter what. You could be like a grandma in a channel about knitting.
Yeah.
There will always, they will always be
cloud chasing bitch.
Yeah. But the majority of people, normal everyday people, are fantastic as a collective on the internet in smelling out bullshit.
Yeah.
And I think you make it, and the way you told us that story right now, and for sure our audience can confirm that, it sounded great, man. It didn't sound boastful at all. Didn't sound like it. It sounded very tasteful, and it really sounded like your heart was in the right place.
And what it is, it's more of like
nothing to fear.
Thank you.
It's an example. You were providing an example. You weren't saying, oh, look at me for what I did, but here's an example of something that I did that you can do too, because you have no idea how it's going to affect someone else. And you never know what someone else is going through. You don't know their story. But when you give that act of kindness, like, you feel good, they feel good, and you didn't know that they needed it. And maybe you didn't even know that you needed it yourself too.
That's very true. Very true. And it was an incredible feeling. Like, I didn't really think anything of it. I had no idea it was going to turn into what it did. But walking up to him and he sees me and then he starts breaking down. I'm just like, dude, this is like a $35 meal. It's a Mexican place. You guys didn't eat a whole lot. But he's like, you just don't understand. Nobody's ever done this. It was very moving, and it made me feel awesome. And if you haven't experienced that, look for opportunities, because it's
100%.
It's a life changer for the better.
And not to mention anyone trying to stop that, or anyone talking down on that, or anyone trying to stop those things. You know who's the bad actor in that situation.
Yeah. It still stings.
Well, not you, but I was. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be money. It doesn't need to be buying somebody a meal or buying their groceries or whatever. But like how this all got started, this sad individual in the gym, this freaking narcissist in the gym, doing something in the gym, providing somebody some advice, caring for them, wishing that, hey, I've seen you in the gym here 3 times this week. I've been here 3 times this week, and I've been coming here for 9 years. So keep it up. I'm proud of you. Something as simple as that. That person is going to walk out of the gym, go to the car, and they're going to be like, I can do this.
Yeah. Motivated.
I remember a compliment from high school. This is how crazy this is. I remember being in the gym in high school, and I was doing, I think it was just a barbell curl. I was just doing a curl with a barbell, and this guy goes, damn, you kind of buff for a skinny dude. I've carried that with me until I'm 33 years old, bro. I thought about that this morning. It was it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Words can carry a lot of weight. The power of words, and it's in some cases, many cases, they more powerful than money. I could have easily have gone up to him and just said thank you for your service and just had a conversation. It's quite possible I would have gotten the same reaction.
Sure. Yeah. Something as simple as that, man.
Yeah.
I love that, man. That's a great freaking story.